Okay, so we are here at the baseball spot on Highway 246 in Buellton, and we've got the camera down the main drain for this unit. And where we are now is we're actually all the way across the way underneath Napa Auto Parts somewhere, and so we believe we're right in the junction, if you will, where their line meets, right? So their lines there are coming from the right, and we're gonna pull back and keep traveling back towards the baseball building here, and you're gonna see all this debris in here that's piled up. This is after us plowing our way through and restoring flow. So we think to start, the line should be jetted. We should put a two-way clean out at the front. There is a clean out at the front door actually, but it goes downstream. It just heads this way. So we should put a clean out at the front so we can go backwards and forwards and service this line without pulling this toilet, that's for sure. But you can see there's a lot of just stuff in here. You know, the line doesn't have really good slope, that's for sure, and stuff builds up, and you know, if we can't get in, if there's not some bad spots for us to fix, then we may just need to do periodic cleanings, right? So okay, so now the line's looking more clear, so you can see all the way. You know, this spot has better slope than what we were just in, obviously, right? This pipe is emptying itself. The other spot was just kind of holding water and holding debris. Alright, so we're going to pick up the pace now, and that's not really where today's clog was, but that exemplifies what's going on inside this pipe. It's a long run, there's not a lot of slope. Okay, and that's not even a cast iron pipe, it's like a smooth plastic pipe where that's occurring. So that, I think, just needs some periodic cleaning. Okay. Alright, so more crud buildup. Alright, and you can't really snake this stuff out. It doesn't, you're just twizzling a piece of metal through, right? So we can't, you know, it's not like a spatula, we can't scrape it clean. But the jetter, that's what the jetter's for, is getting this crud out of here. Are we? Okay, so here we are at the front of the building, at the front of this unit. So coming from the left is that clean out that's at the front door. That line drops down, goes 90 degrees, starts going horizontal, and then the water will go across your screen from left to right there. And so you can see some of that crud that was just remnants of what was built up right there. Now that is actually where the clog was. We opened that clean out in the front, and it was holding water. And then we gouged that out and got that flowing, and then this branch up here was then holding water. And we know that the one down here, downstream, must have happened first, because if it was clogged upstream, no crud would have ever even gotten there, right? So, so there's a backup that's occurring right here. Now, why that's happening, I don't see an offset, I don't see any foreign objects stuck in here. I just see a line that doesn't have a lot of slope, and crud builds up. So I think it just needs periodic cleaning. I think having another clean out on this branch, kind of right where we are now, would be good, because then we can service back under the building without pulling the toilet and disrupting everything. Oh, there's a thing. That is okay, so that's the bottom part. That is off a snake. That's the bottom part of somebody's snake where the blade rests in. So that piece is made of brass. We're not going to be able to use a magnet to get that out of there, unfortunately. Let's see. Well, for now, we're going to leave it right there. And now that's definitely not what's causing all this chaos, because this is located upstream from the downstream most clog that we cleared today. So this is just another, you know, there's no big offset that broke the snake off or anything like that. This guy, I mean, you know, that thing just unscrewed. Yeah, that thing just unscrewed. So let's see what else we find here. So some more debris buildup. Oh, here we've got a point of connection here. So we're going from cast iron to plastic. So this is probably right at the foundation. Right at the foundation. And so this is the part inside the building. So you can see just lots of crud building up in here. This pipe isn't smooth. I don't see a belly. If there was a belly, we'd be in pooled water right now. You know, there's just crud building up. This pipe isn't smooth. I think it needs to be descaled and jetted. I think that'd be the smartest thing to do. We could smooth this pipe out a little bit and then flush all those bits and all the crud out of there. And then now we're under the building now. We're underneath the AstroTurf in here. Okay, and so you can see the stain on the pipe. The bottom half of the pipe is black because it was holding water and growing bacteria and getting funky. And the top part was dry. There was no water up there. So this pipe was just was just halfway full of water for who knows how long. Well, I guess you guys would know. Right, and then by the time we get to here, now the whole pipe is black. So this area was just all holding water for a long time, collecting crud. Alright, so there's been backups there. Now we've got another spot where it was halfway full, it looks like, right? The top part isn't quite as dirty. So, from what I see, there's multiple things going on. I think that, you know, that they could have been, definitely today, the backup we dealt with, there was backups in the cast iron pipe, but there was definitely a backup downstream from here at the cleanout. That's for sure. And so so I think we need to put a clean out in at the front, and we need to I think we need to leave that piece of metal in the pipe until we put that clean out there. Right now it's pretty much right where we would want the clean out to be. And so if we can leave it there, dig it up, get that thing out of there, that'd be great. Otherwise we're going to have to just jet it down the way and send it out to the city and let it be their problem, because that thing is not made, it's made of brass, it's not going to stick to a magnet, and we'd have to probably take all day, and we'd have to be incredibly lucky to be able to fish that thing out of there somehow. We're better off leaving it there and digging it and just accessing it.